Hello, Braintree Public Schools. Today we're going to take a very basic tour of Google Classroom. There are some advanced topics we'll cover in later videos. Right now we're just going to handle the basics. So when you come to the home page of Google Classroom, it lists every course that you're a part of. Sometimes as the teacher, sometimes you're a student, all of them are there. Now, let's say that you're doing this for the first time, you don't have any classes. You go all the way up to this plus sign, and you can either join a class, you're going to need the class code that the teacher had to give you, or you can create a class. Now, if you create a class, you're going to be given a code for you to give to your students. Either way, we're not going to do either right now. We're going to go to My Class, Sample Class. So in this class, when you first join Google Classroom, you might want to personalize your class by going to Select Theme. Now, if you like jelly beans, you can click that theme, and now your class will look like jelly beans. If you don't like any of Google's themes, you can always click Upload Photo. Upload Photo will allow you to upload any pictures you want. Again, decorate your class as you will. Now, Google Classroom is essentially broken into 3 tabs: Stream, Students, and About. You're going to spend 90% of your time in Stream, so why don't we start there? Now, in the Stream, it is really just a long stream of posts and announcements and assignments. So let's take a look. If you want to add something to the stream, you would come down to this plus symbol, this plus sign. And immediately you could do an announcement. An example of an announcement would be like, oh, the test is now Thursday, not Wednesday. Or you could create an assignment. Predominantly that's what you'll be doing, putting assignments. The students will then looking at the assignments and providing work. You could create a question. A question is really just a discussion forum. You put a question out there, the students will then give you answers. They can even see each other's answers if you want, and then comment back and forth. Finally, there is the reuse post option. If you have a post, an assignment from a previous class, a previous year, you're welcome to click this, grab the assignment, and bring it in. So let's take a look at create an assignment. When you create an assignment, you're going to have a lot of choices to make. So the first choice is, where do you want this assignment to go? Now, if you click here, you have a lot of classes. Now, if you teach the same class to 4 sections, you don't really want to create the assignment 4 times. So you create it once and you just say, put this assignment in other places as well. So then you give your assignment a title and instructions, pick a due date. You can also label it by a specific topic. Now the purpose for this is, let's say this is a World War II assignment and a student later wants to go into your stream and only look at World War II work. They can filter all of your posts, your hundreds of posts, just by topic. So if you make this a World War II assignment, they can later click World War II assignments, and they'll all be listed together in a nice organized manner. Now, you can also provide resources for your students. The paperclip here allows you to grab files from your hard drive. You can grab files from your Google Drive. You can put YouTube videos in. You can grab links, connect it to various web pages, all of that to help students work on their assignments. So I'm going to cancel this assignment out. But this is an assignment I made earlier, a World War II paper. There's my YouTube video. Now, what would this look like from the student point of view? Well, this is the student point of view. And when they come here, they would see this assignment, and they would have to open it. And when they open it, it would immediately allow them to create a file. Now, they would do their work in that file. Then they could hit Mark as done. They would turn it in. And then let's go back to the teacher view. And once that happens, it would tell you that your student has finished the assignment and so on. Now, I only have 1 student. Now, normally all my students would be listed here. I could click on their assignment, give them a grade, and then everybody is happy. But that is how assignments work. Now, that is the stream where you're going to be doing most of your work. Now, if we go to the Student tab, now the students, this is where it lists all of your students. Now, if you needed a couple things about this tab, is right when you go to the student tab, the class code is listed. So if you wanted to give a new student or what your code is, you just give them that, they type it in, and now they join your class. If you would rather just invite them, you can click on invite and immediately search for them here. And once the students pop up, you just click on their names and hit invite students, and they will automatically be enrolled in your class. Another feature to Google is to involve your parents, the parents of your students. So next to this student, I could put in their parents' email. It would send them an invite. They would open up their email and accept. They would have to accept the invite, and then what Google would automatically do is send them a summary every day or every week about how your class is going. What are your announcements? What assignments are due? What assignments did their students miss? But you're going to have to get their email to plug that in. You also can use this function to email all of them at the same time to communicate with the parents. Another choice you can do is students can comment back and forth and put posts on the stream. Well, if they do this, there's always the risk they're going to get a little inappropriate. So what you can do is you can pick on various students, check next to their name, click actions, and mute them. Now they won't be allowed to contribute to any conversation, and so on. Now you can be proactive. You can go up to this drop-down menu, and right now it's set that students can post and comment, but you can go into it and say only the teacher can post and comment. And now that just makes the whole thing moot, and the students can't participate. So that is mostly what's under the Student tab. You can go to the About tab, our third and final tab, and this is the least exciting tab. Basically, it has what your static information. Now, in Stream, you're going to be putting hundreds of assignments. It's going to get confusing and long there. But under the About tab, you just put your name of your class, where the room is. It's got a link to your calendar because all your assignments go into your Google Calendar so the students can see them in an organized fashion. What's also good about this About tab is it allows you to put long-term resources. In your Stream, it's constantly going to push things that you posted a week or two ago all the way down to the bottom of the stream. But here you can keep it static and right up front. So the resources that I give the students in my About tab is I have a Google site, so they can always go to the About tab to get there. On my Google site, I put all my PowerPoints embedded so they can view them. I also put my syllabus. I also put a link to my Moodle site where my students go to take tests. Another function of the About tab is the Invite Teacher. Now let's say you have other teachers that teach the same course as you. You can invite them to be a co-author of your page so they can work on your page. You can even invite members from your resource room or your learning center so that they can go in and see what you're doing for their students. So a lot of options here. So either way, Google Classroom is mostly broken into those three tabs. And if you have any questions, please, you can either email me directly or leave comments in the comment section underneath this video. Thank you.